irritated. But we got Slurry Kane up in the building. I don't even like saying it like that. That didn't sound right. Got Hurricane up in the building.
What's good? What's good? Shouts out to everybody. You catch me. You already know, catch me at Hurricane JW, Hurricane JW2 on YouTube and Facebook, home of the HHN Special Report, Detroit After Dark, and a Fuck the Government podcast. And I'm glad you covering this, man, because this shit almost slid under the motherfucking radar. I'm like, what? They found some niggas in the middle of the night? God damn, nigga, I was in the middle of a Detroit After Dark gigging. I'm like, what the fuck?
Them motherfucker was sliding. They ain't even playing about it. And that's the crazy part. And like I'm my biggest issue, it ain't even that they did it last night. Like, in all honesty, it ain't because they did it last night. It's because of the buildup of everything they said leading up to them actually doing it. And I had to get in arguments with people about this shit. Dude, I had to get in arguments with these people about, like, nah, bro, this is what the fuck they doing. And I'm going to even show you the conversations that were had on the show. Shout out to Couch Politics tonight. Shout out to him because he actually covered these CNN, MSNBC, these arguments back and forth, Piers Morgan and shit when they be debating these topics. And I want y'all to hear the conversation that's coming from the right, the messaging that's coming from the right. And then when you hear other people speaking out about it, it's like these motherfuckers sit there and play you like you fucking stupid. Like, nah, we ain't fucking stupid. Something wrong with y'all, bro. And I'm gonna show you right here. Look on here. Let's hit it. We jumping into this shit quick, man.
I don't think that was.
Hello, everybody, guys. It
Shout out
happened
to
again.
Couch.
The undead has been
He do good
resurrected.
work.
Night of the
Lord's
Living
work.
Dead is back on the panel. I'm just at a loss of words. Let's get into this segment and we'll talk about it.
The secret siege that's playing out in.
And remember, we starting with the drug boats. Remember this hurricane? Drug boats.
Yep.
This where it all started with y'all. So we going to the drug boats.
Innocent people. I was like, they killing innocent people because they keep saying allegedly. They keep saying alleged drug boats.
Yep.
International waters as President Trump escalates his war on narco-terrorism. Tonight, the Trump administration is taking a victory lap after it says that the U.S. military blew up 4 suspected drug smuggling boats in 3 different strikes in the Pacific Ocean. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth posted this video. He says that 14 people were killed and there was 1 survivor. The strikes mark the largest one-day operation and the deadliest so far. Trump has been building up his military strength in the Caribbean, targeting boats near Venezuela that it claims are trafficking drugs. But the administration has provided no evidence of this, and transparency appears to be merely a suggestion, because Reuters is reporting that U.S. military officials involved in Trump's missions have been asked to sign non-disclosure agreements.
NDA.
CNN previously reported that Hegseth's office started requiring NDAs to prevent leaks. Now, Trump is right now overseas in Asia on his diplomacy tour, and today he and Hegseth spoke to troops in Japan, where they both seem to joke about blowing up boats.
Before they even get to that, why would you have somebody? I understand your excuse is you don't want no leaks, but people will only leak shit if it was some fucked up shit that you was doing.
Yep.
Like, I don't need you to pinky promise it. Yeah, I don't need you to pinky promise
Edward Snowden.
I know you can break it. Like, hey, look, sign this NDA before you participate in any of the strikes that we do for the federal government, because some of this shit might be illegal. Like, that's the only reason. That's the only reason you would have somebody sign an NDA. That's the only reason. But either way though, I'm sorry. That just got me. NDAs, really? NDAs? I forgot about that shit.
You've been watching what our missiles do to boats
Big ass
and ships
head.
and submarines. How about the submarine? They said, no, that was just fishing. The only problem is nobody wants to go into the sea anymore. Even the fishing boats, they say, let's take a pass.
I would not want to be in a drug boat in the Caribbean right now.
And I want y'all to see how sick this shit is, because y'all remember they said this shit was over drugs. They sitting in front of U.S. troops that they making do this shit. They the ones out here killing these people. And they talking about drugs, drugs. We just listened to Trump a second ago, y'all. Did that motherfucker say drugs one fucking time?
Nope.
So they out there just killing people for that oil, because that's all he was talking about. He was talking about that oil. Matter of fact, I actually got a goddamn thing for that, man. Where my shit at?
What?
Yeah.
Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking?
Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking?
I'm like, man, we've seen this before, y'all. We've seen this before. But I want y'all to hear what these people were saying, trying to, like, hate for this motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. It's a cult. Watch this shit.
Before we get started, I want to mention Julia Ioffi's new book that just came out. It is
Now,
called
she gonna say some real
Motherland, A Feminist History of Modern Russia, From Revolution to Autocracy. Great to have you with us on the panel, Julia. And also, on this issue of what Trump is doing really in the region, I do think that's kind of what this points to is people are seeing the boats being blown up, and nobody disagrees with getting tough on drugs and drug smugglers. But there's also the question of whether there are alternate aims. And I wonder what you think of that.
Well, I'm just surprised that nobody has tried a war on drugs before. I mean, right?
Brand new idea.
Brand new idea, and it has never been tried. I'm sure it'll be successful this time. But I think that to be more serious, the secrecy, the fact that this is all televised, that it's become theater, and if you zoom out even further, the way that there are ICE quotas and now people in charge of these ICE offices are being swept out, the destruction of the East Wing of the White House. All of this to me points to a broader, more alarming pattern, which is that what is this being done for? And the fact that the office of the presidency, which is already a very personal office, that it's all being personalized so highly that the state is being equated with the president, with the person of Donald Trump.
So
and
what do you think it's being done for?
I personally think that an infrastructure is being built to allow Donald Trump to stay in office indefinitely. I don't think that what's being done to the White House.
Possibly, but I don't think this is what this is going on for. But possibly, but I don't think that's the main reason.
Possibly, because the main reason is going to be a military structure, or oil structure, and a drug structure, and possibly trafficking.
Yeah, look, she can get that. Could be what she talking about. Could be a byproduct, but I don't think that's the number one goal. I think that's just something that will happen. It possibly could happen, but I don't think that's the main goal. So, she trying. I give her props. She trying.
You don't do that if you think that anybody else is going to inhabit this thing after you, and if you are planning on leaving power.
Lydia?
Well, on the Venezuela point, I just want to note in all of this, what's been lost is Venezuela is a foreign terrorist organization. It's been designated as such by the Trump.
How the fuck is a country a foreign terrorist organization? I'm tripping. I thought it was like organizations inside of different countries and shit. Now I know sometimes they say one state is a state sponsored terrorism, but I ain't know you. Whatever the fuck she talking about, Venezuela? I didn't know that. Okay, baby girl, I ain't know that. I ain't never seen us bucking with fucking Venezuela in my lifetime. But I might be out the loop. She might know more than me.
Administration.
Shut up, robot. How can an entire country be a terrorist organization? What is she talking about?
Shut up, robot.
Guys, what do you
say that shit quick? Shut up, robot. It's like, damn. I didn't know that shit was coming. I ain't know that shit was coming. Either way,
I agree. Trump is going to try to stay, assuming his decrepit ass makes it there the next 3 years. Think about it like this. For one, he tried the only time he ever had a chance to, meaning he is 1 for 100%. At times, he tried to steal an election when he had an opportunity. So that's an easy one to me. But how about the most obvious evidence here? He didn't get punished whatsoever last time, right? Why wouldn't you try it again? Right. Plus, you have much more loyal cultists around you than ever before. I still don't think
that's what it's about.
If you're Trump, why wouldn't you try it? Think about it. If you're him, what does he have to lose? What does he really have to lose by trying to steal the election again? What, they're going to put a mid-80-year-old at that time in jail, let alone a past president?
They should.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, they do. On a cold case on motherfucking TV show, they be locking them 70 niggas up.
Oh, look. Old ass regular people that ain't got nothing, ain't got no name to them. Hell yeah, you can go to jail. You can go to jail real quick. Him, I don't think they're gonna. I mean, look, they too pussy, bro. Democrats too pussy, bro. They ain't gonna grab his ass. I like grab his ass just like he grabbed Maduro. How about that?
Yeah.
Grab him like you grab Maduro and lock his ass the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, military tribunal, get him, get Bill Gates, get Dr. Fauci, grab them all one day.
Get all of them. Look, we can do a little roundup. Little roundup, man.
To steal the election one way or another. I mean, look at what he's already doing with midterms, trying to steal the election through redistricting.
They did.
Do I think they will succeed? No, because as I've said 1 billion times, they are stupid, not capable mentally. That goes for all Republicans in general. I just think these people are incapable people, insufficient. crybabies, right? That can't deal with an ever-changing world around them.
Harry, this nigga using big words tonight. Insufficient, decrepit.
Ultimately protecting the homeland. So that's where all of this is coming from. And that is how they're justifying these attacks. These are terrorists. And there was a 2025 FBI report that found basically Venezuela is exporting gangs. They are exporting the regime in an effort to bring crime and sow chaos into America.
But that's not why they're saying that they're doing these
and
attacks on the boats.
They fired intelligence analysts whose analysis and whose final product disagrees with that. So when you say that the government has designated them this or says that they're terrorists, the way that they've hollowed out these institutions makes it very hard to
January
trust
25 report.
It's
So
very
it
hard
was
to trust.
Trump that they came out
about
with
is that there was a report that was produced by the Trump intelligence officials that basically countered this idea that there was sort of this government effort to quote unquote invade the United States with gang members. There was no, according to this report, they couldn't substantiate that. But again,
I think that's pretty clear.
That's pretty clear. I ain't seen nobody from Venezuela up here. I seen some people from Guatemala.
You can't do no shit like that. You know, like gangs can't take over a country. I don't see what they fucking talking about. They wilding with that shit.
They fearmonger. They fearmonger to their goddamn base, man. And they scare these people so much they just be okay with the government just doing whatever. They've been running the same trick, and you done seen it. You done seen it a lot. They scare the shit out of these people on the right. They demonize another group of fucking people, and they so susceptible to believing it that they just vote for them people. That's what they did with Trump. These illegals crossing the border. That's why he won. That's why he won right there. That's all. And the racist part too. You know, you got to add that in there, man. They got to be racist. Either way, though, man. Little girl said that dumbass shit, and the lady hit her with it. It's like, look, you saying that's what they saying now, but it's kind of easy to get that to be said now when this motherfucker running there and fired everybody that said it wasn't that.
Right.
All the analysts in there that said it wasn't that. Like the consensus around there is like, nah, they not doing this. And then Trump came in and said, y'all need to be saying that these motherfuckers doing this. Some people stayed on the side of, nah, that's not the case. And then some people like, switch it up. The president said do this. Everybody else got fired. That's what she talking about. He want loyalists in there. Like that's why people don't really be believing what the fuck they be talking about. And this conversation right here about these drug boats is the conversation that we're gonna have right now because they lied about this shit too. They lied about it. And we're gonna talk about it in real time, y'all. Well, actually, it's not real time. We're going back in time to show y'all what the fuck they were talking about. Because we showed y'all what they were trying to do. But watch this shit. Annika Spearing gonna be the one in the little red in the middle between the three girls. Yeah. She gonna be the one to really, really call it out, and then Bakari gonna hit her with the backside part. Because it's a two-parter. But I don't believe it's about this, like, not leaving the office shit. I don't think that's what this is about at all. Like, you can do some other things. And then on top of that, we need to add in one. Keep the eyes off the Epstein files. Because you don't want nobody looking at that shit right now either. You need to distract from that a little bit.
And hundreds of pages are redacted anyway. It's like why the fuck you put it out? There's hundreds of pages redacted. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they playing in your face. They playing right in their face, bro.
You're being terrorized by these guys.
Trump is saying that it's actually about drugs. And look, I mean, if it's about drugs, why can't they produce any evidence to back that up?
Well, they can. The nation is suffering from a huge number of drugs coming in across the southern border, carried by gangs from South America. 100,000 Americans dying a year from these overdoses.
Fentanyl.
And I can,
right?
that's right.
Coming from Venezuela.
Well, let me just finish.
They want a regime change in Venezuela.
Well, actually,
this is what Trump has wanted since his first term. He tried to install Juan Guaido, not once but twice. It didn't work. So now there's a military buildup because they want regime change. And the Trump administration isn't even.
Hold on, I'm gonna let Anna say that again because that's the number one thing. That's the number one thing in my opinion. Cause it old ass, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her face. I don't know what the hell is wrong with her face. But her ass saying all that dumb ass shit, Anna's gonna tell you exactly what the fuck it is. And this was said months. How long ago was this said? This was 2 months ago. Motherfucker was calling this shit out 2 months ago. Anna, don't say it again. Say it again, Anna.
Overdoses. And I can.
Right?
That's right.
Coming from Venezuela.
Well, let me just.
They want a regime change in Venezuela.
Well, actually,
this is what Trump has wanted since his first term. He tried to install Juan Guaido, not once but twice. It didn't work. So now there's a military buildup because they want regime change. And the Trump administration isn't even hiding it. So why are we pretending like this is about drugs?
It is about drugs. And the fact is,
it is about drugs and what they just did last night. Early this morning.
Grab a nigga didn't say shit about drugs.
Motherfucker came in there and grabbed their goddamn president and took him out the country. Him and his wife. But it's about some drugs, though, right? This is what 2 months ago these motherfuckers were saying this dumb shit in people's fucking faces, bro. And people I like that Anna was smart and Bakari was smart about it, man. Put 2 and 2 together. This ain't about no drugs, because if it was about drugs, they would have showed you evidence of these drug boats having drugs on them.
Yep.
They didn't show you nothing. I remember that in that one strike they were talking about in this one person survived. They went and picked that motherfucker up and took the bitch back to Venezuela. They didn't even bring the motherfucker back to America. If he's a drug smuggler, maybe I should interrogate this motherfucker and figure out what's going on with your drug ring, and we can fucking try to dismantle it. Nah, I'm gonna take this nigga back home.
Yeah, man. How the fuck you survive that bombing? How the fuck you survive a bombing, my nigga? That's the real question.
Hey, look, that motherfucker probably saw that shit coming and jumped out that boat.
That's logical. That's logical as fuck.
Don't be on that boat, bro. You better get the fuck off that boat, because that's what's gonna blow the fuck up, man. Look, get in that water. At least you got something.
It's like, oh shit! It's like you break your son and break yourself up.
Man. That shit crazy, man. You don't. Look, Anna calling it out, bro. She calling it. I think that's the number one thing, because I think this Marco Rubio's biggest thing. I think this is his thing, because he got a problem. He Cuban and shit. So he Cuban. Fucking up. Look, I'm gonna let it keep playing, but nah, man, Anna, keep getting them.
Most Americans are very supportive of the idea of waging a war on drugs. These people may not be wearing the uniform of a foreign country, but they are nevertheless combatants against.
Well, let me just also, can I just insert something that is fundamental about this? These strikes are also illegal.
Yep.
And so whether or not we want to talk about that fact or not is something else. But while you're talking about,
I disagree with that.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, but
it's not illegal. Rand Paul is going to Congress to try to get a bipartisan effort to make them illegal.
But they are.
And to require.
Since 2011, drone strikes have been pretty widely used without congressional authorization.
And does that make it legal? No.
It's been widely used under Obama, under Biden, under Trump.
I mean, I have a problem with Barack Obama's drone strikes. Does that make it legal is the question. The answer is no. But also, I want to just piggyback one quick point about closing and deposing a leader in Venezuela. This is also about something that should make every American's blood boil because of our memories. It's also about oil. Mm-hmm. And we've been here before. And we've seen what happens when we go to war, wherever it may be. Boots on the ground, that's where it's going next, and it's going to be about oil.
These conspiracy theories are just preposterous.
Oh, she said these conspiracy theories. Hold on, let her say it one more time. Say it one more time, old Donna the dead ass looking motherfucker.
These conspiracy theories are just preposterous.
It's not a conspiracy theory.
They're just preposterous. In 2 months later, what the fuck was it? They got the president up out the country, and all Trump talking about at the press conference after was about that oil. I think they hit it on the head. But it's conspiracy theories, right? Captain Donna the damn dead over here telling us it's conspiracy theories, and she talking about drugs coming to America. Fentanyl is coming to America. Cocaine is not coming away from Venezuela, bro. It's not coming. They done told you that. And they just keep saying it. And that's what bothered me so much about this situation right here. Like, dude, a lot of people looked into where these drugs, like what drugs are coming out of Venezuela, because we actually have good intel and good information on what drugs are coming out of Venezuela. It's cocaine. And we know exactly where it's going. It's going to fucking Europe. Now, that fentanyl shit that y'all complaining about because all y'all white friends like to get high on that shit and fucking die. Now y'all want to save somebody. Fucking that shit's coming from Mexico through China. And we know that.
Yeah.
Intelligence agency already told us. So it made no sense to be striking boats off of fucking Venezuela. But they wanted to sit here and fucking keep telling us, nah, it's about drugs. Nah, Anna and goddamn Bakari hit it right on the head. It's about that oil, and it's about a regime change. They already got something. They already got the leader up out of there already. So we know we got the regime change knocked down. Well, they ain't changed it yet, but they got the nigga up out of there. And Trump ain't been doing nothing talking about oil. So I'm like, Bitch ain't heard one word about no fucking drugs. Ain't heard one word about no drugs. Like that, I'm like, these people stupid, bro. Man, Hurricane, give me your thoughts, man, because I know I'm saying too much, man. But they tripping, bro.
Yo, you said a mouthful, cuz I was just about to say they funding the fentanyl through Mexico from China. I'm glad you said that. And you know, that's what I was gonna say. But now I can say this. They telling dudes like, yo, nigga, be lucky we do like Pablo Escobar, bitch, and take a picture.
You heard Trump when he said that shit. He was like, was it a risk of him dying? You know, it could have been bad. Trump
could have been bad.
One way or another. Trump didn't care one way or another if that dude would have been dead. He don't care.
For real.
Trump want that.
They took a picture of Pablo. It's like they put a bullet in their head and took a picture on the rooftop. Like, what? No.
They be on some real sick ass shit. They like to pose with bodies, man. But they call themselves Christians and they holy and they the righteous people. You posing with a dead body, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? You sick.
For real.
That's some devil type work, man. But either way, let's keep going, man. Cause like this shit funny, man. They didn't shut little Donna the dead ass up because she's sitting over here looking stupid.
Venezuela has the largest oil reserve of any
That's right, but there is no proof that that's why
what
Donald Trump is doing it.
Here's what else has been going on in addition to the strikes. They've also
Tales from the Crypt, then release the evidence. Like, I really don't get how they continue to use the same ridiculous talking point. It's obviously not about drugs. We know where 90% of it or something like that is coming from. And it's not Venezuela. It's from one of our largest trading partners, Mexico. And really, who you really need to go after is the Americans exporting it into the country or importing it into the country. Over 80% is brought in by Americans coming.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of people don't even want to talk about that part, too. Americans are going down there to Mexico. Yeah, Americans are going down to Mexico, getting the fentanyl, and then bringing it back.
Yeah.
But they want to sit over here and strike some goddamn boats off the coast of Venezuela and tell us it's about some goddamn drugs. Like we fucking, but they party stupid. I'm sorry to say it, man. Republicans, y'all are fucking dumb. Y'all are fucking dumb. I got my issues with the people on the left, but y'all motherfuckers take the cake. Y'all are fucking stupid. And I don't think y'all, honestly, calling y'all stupid is being nice. Because I think a lot of y'all for this bullshit. I think y'all got that hate in y'all heart where y'all want to see other people harmed over bullshit. As long as you just make up a lie, everything's okay. I think y'all perfectly fine with that. That's the sad part about the whole situation. I think a lot of y'all are okay with this shit. And I ain't okay with it. I ain't okay with it.
Population control. It's called population control. Get them, maybe get the oil and some motherfucking money. Man, the motherfuckers wild with it.
Man, motherfuckers, that's the problem. When motherfuckers don't know their history and then they don't want to be ashamed of their history, they keep continuing their fucking history. You just went into another motherfucking country and you taking their shit. That's what the fuck y'all did in America. That's your entire history, bro. That's your entire history, taking other people's shit. But you don't want nobody to say nothing to you. Because it might make the kids feel bad. Nah, but motherfucker, if you don't know your past, you're doing to repeat it. And if you don't want nobody saying that to you, you might want to talk about it so people don't do it. But y'all don't want to talk about it and y'all keep doing it. Y'all ain't no better than the motherfuckers that grew up in the goddamn 1900s and the motherfuckers that grew up in the 1800s and the 1700s, 1600s. As far as back as you want to go, you ain't no different than them. You ain't no different. You're doing the same damn shit. And then lying about it. Justifying your goddamn evil acts. That's all that shit is, bro. I'm sorry. I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
Let the hate flow through you. I've been going ham all week.
Man, they pissing me off. This shit right here, man. Look, I'm gonna let them keep talking, man, because I want you to hear these Republican pundits, man. Just keep talking that bullshit, bro.
From Mexico.
Matter of fact, fuck this one. Because we got to hear what Anna and Bakari said. They called it out. They called it out for exactly what the hell it was, because we got to see exactly what it was today. We got to see what it was today. Trump said, yep, we got, Maduro ass and his wife up out the country, getting rid of the leader, right? And then we heard him talk about nothing but oil the entire time he was up there. Nothing but. I think they hit it on the head. For what the fuck it was about. But either way, though, let's go to the next one. Because I want you to see the sickness in motherfucker, especially Scott. This motherfucker Scott right here, Scott Jennings. This little sick ass motherfucker, the one who got his hand on the chin. This little sick motherfucker, he gonna say how a lot of these bougie motherfuckers think. How the bougie ones think. Because we already know what the motherfuckers at the bottom, you know, fuck them. You know, we know how they get down. I want you to hear how the sophisticated motherfuckers try to talk about it.
I think President Trump is realizing that now. Most Americans.
Hello, everybody. Guys, we got Warner Brothers, Wayne Head on the panel, along with Trump's lap dancer, Scott Jennings. Let's get into the segment and we'll talk about it.
Tonight, a reversal from Donald Trump on releasing the video of that controversial second strike against a drug boat that killed 2 survivors. Now, a reminder, here's what he said just 5 days ago.
Whatever they have, we'd certainly release, no problem.
Now, he's denying he ever said that. Listen.
You said you would have no problem with releasing the full video of that strike on September 2nd off the coast of Venezuela. Secretary Hegseth now says...
You said that. I didn't say that. Whatever Hegseth wants to do is okay with me.
We literally just saw the video, nigga. So, you know, whatever the hell.
He's gone.
Hegseth said this weekend that officials were reviewing releasing that video. And
his defender's hurricane gonna come in and say, "You're taking it out of context." That's what they gonna say.
Right.
You took him out of context. It's like, nah, we heard what the question was and we heard what the fuck he said. That's all the context we need, motherfucker. Like, but y'all don't care about that flip-flopping, even though y'all said that's the reason y'all didn't vote for other people.
Ask again, as I asked all of last week, why not just release the video? If it is exonerating, should be exonerating.
Yeah, and y'all remember, this is when they double tapped them. It was like they struck the boat and then they saw that it was 2 more survivors. They struck it again to make sure it was no survivors. And that's a war crime. That's a war crime right there. And they tried to deny it. And this is where you're gonna see the evil come out of Scott on this shit. And this is how listen to their talking points when it came to these are drugs on these boats. We know what no drugs on that boat now. We know that was just a pretext. I didn't start some shit. But I want y'all to see how they kept trying to perpetuate this lie. And this is over time because the last one was 2 months ago. This one is 3 weeks ago. They were still on it 3 weeks ago. Listen to this shit.
Abby, I think that I did a deep dive into this just to get some more information.
Oh, coon ass nigga gonna talk. Yeah, he want to be a token.
And I think that
George Foreman had
videos like this or any type of evidence surrounding a matter like this. Sometimes there's intelligence, sensitive matters, sensitive information that the intelligence officials first need to be able to scour through, go over, and make sure they have all the information and the details. I think that might be the case here. Is that they're looking
the first
through
part of the video.
Well, then maybe
and then the second part of the video presumptively shows the boat being completely destroyed. So I'm not sure what intelligence would be left over.
Well,
why release the first video but not the second?
Well, Abby, last time I checked, none of us are in the intelligence community, and so I am just saying right now, everybody at this table, that could be one of the situations. And we all care deeply about this incident and what happened. And so, if we are to extract the most relevant intelligence information out of it, I believe that's what they're trying to do before they release it. They say that they did nothing wrong, and I think that they find that it will come out.
October. It is December. They've had this for a long time. There's plenty of time to go through.
Abby, we go over intelligence for months and years.
They released that first video within days, maybe even hours after the strike happened.
Let me tell you, as one who's sat in on those briefings for 18 years, there's nothing in this that is, going to expose sources and methods or any reason to hold back after you've already released the initial one. What's the problem with releasing the next one to show the next strike? Other than, I think most Americans will be appalled by it, and I think the administration knows that. I think President Trump is realizing that now. Most Americans will see that. I think how the Democrats who came out of that briefing saw it.
Innocent.
That we don't have any sympathy for drug runners, but man, we should show a little humanity to those who've survived a strike and are survivors. I mean, the laws of war say protect them, and I think most Americans feel that way.
They've also shown zero evidence.
Like they struck the boat and they saw that there was 2 more people still alive, and the motherfucker said, "Strike their ass again." The boat's gone, y'all. Think about that. The boat's gone, bro. They in the middle of the fucking ocean. Ain't nobody telling you to go rescue them motherfuckers. They struck them again. That's the issue, and that's why they ain't show the video. That's why they ain't show the video. Dude, it's still to this day, they still ain't showed that second strike.
To this day.
To this day, they ain't showed that second strike. And if people want to say it's all on the up and up, why they ain't showed it to this day? That's crazy. They murdered them folks on the ocean. They murdered them on the ocean. And now we know hindsight 2020, even though other people were calling out, me and Hurricane was calling this shit the fuck out. And other folks was calling this shit out. But hindsight 2020 for the people that said, oh no, it is drugs. It wasn't about drugs then. They was killing innocent people off the coast of goddamn Venezuela. That's what they was doing. And I think they was doing it to try to provoke Venezuela to attack their ass, so then they would have even more justification to get in there faster. Then Trump just got to the point, he was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. That's what it came to last night. He was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. I ain't even waiting no more. I've been shooting all they boats. I done took their oil tanker. I took all their oil tankers. I forgot to tell you about it. He took the oil tankers too.
Yup.
They trying to ship out oil that they got somebody done bought somewhere around the world, and they were like, nah, we season that. They took that shit. I'm like, we know, man, dude. Either way, though, man, let's keep going, man. This is crazy, bro.
That these were drug runners. Let's be clear about that. One, there should be a process by which they can be interdicted, and then they can go through a legal system because we're a country of law and order. We don't just murder people because we see them on boats in international waters. Secondly, I want to know what the actual authorization for the use of military force is that allows for Trump to even engage in what would be a war crime if he were engaging in a war. We're not at war with Venezuela. He wants to use the 2001 and 2002 AUMFs. Is this Iraq? Is this in response to 9/11? There's been no credible claim that has actually addressed that very issue. So it's a war crime if you're even going to use their broad theory about this as being a part of the authorization for the use of military force. But if you don't even grant that theory, it's just straight up murder.
I think you could even stipulate.
Full disclosure, a big fan of Emma Vigeland from the Majority Report. You should subscribe if you haven't. Guys, I don't even think it's something like, I forget what it was, 40% of Republicans out there disagree with this whole bombing of boats. 40%, almost half of them. Like, I don't even think Republicans out there believe that this has anything to do with drugs. It is just so beyond simple logic that even conservatives are like, wait a damn minute. Am I being tricked again? Yeah. Guys, these operations are costing millions and millions to drop bombs on these tiny little boats. It's just a waste of money. It will do nothing. Absolutely nothing to stop drugs coming in. I can guarantee you guys, drug cartel leaders in the Caribbean are laughing at Trump's dumbass and his stupidity and the Republican Party. Having some form of an idea how cartels would operate, I could assure you that these boats are almost decoys likely, while they smuggle tons more through submarines, just so many more regular ports of entry, like so many thousand different ways. Yes, cartels are that ruthless to let their own people die. Yes, without a shadow of a doubt, forcibly. And also, it was already reported that this double tap that we did, these drug boats were not even coming to the United States. Like, how is this all right? How is this not a straight up effing murder? This is not a war. There's been no declaration of a war, no approval for use of force. Like, what are we talking about here?
That these are drug runners and we're at war. Neither of which have been stipulated. But even if you did, a second strike like that to survivors of an attack.
It's a war crime.
Senator, all due respect to your 18 years, sir, but we don't know if there is in fact intelligence in these videos. We don't know that. We can't sit here tonight and say that. And the evidence that there was no, the video shows floating cocaine strapped and waterproof.
How do you know? You haven't seen the video. How do you know that?
This nigga really said there was a video of that shit floating. It's like, nigga, we ain't seen the video. That was the whole conversation. So you just came in and just made something up.
This motherfucker.
They got your good dumb black ass out here to just come in and make something. And they all heard him as soon as he said it. And they all responded. It's like, nigga, what? So one more time.
Shows floating cocaine strapped and waterproof.
How do you know? You haven't seen the video. How do you know that? You haven't seen the video.
On the first
How do you know?
It's like we haven't seen the video, nigga. You just saying shit now. That's crazy, man. But I'm gonna let this coon ass keep talking, bro.
It shows it. Let's see it.
Earlier, we actually see that, so there is evidence.
But even if there's evidence, we have a process here. People have to be proven innocent and guilty. Do we understand that that's a part of like our American values or not?
To that point,
do you agree with that?
Mike Turner, the Republican representative.
He turned his
head. Just completely ignores it, guys. I have a theory.
That nigga said, fuck them American values. This is a Republican nation, nigga.
Pete Hegseth took the cocaine from the drug boats. He wants it for himself.
Who is a national security hawk, by the way. This is not some kind of dove. He says, if the people on these boats were captured, had a trial, and were convicted, they would not be subject to capital punishment. They would go to jail. That's to Emma's point here, that in a process, execution would not be the punishment, even for those crimes.
I mean, the admiral who authorized this strike or was a part of it actually testified earlier this week, and he said that not only were these two gentlemen on a list of people that they were authorized to take action against deadly force against, but he said, in his own estimation, he did not believe that there was an illegal act done here. And he said,
of course he would say that because he was subject to I guess my only point is that obviously
I would have said that same shit too if I was one who ordered the goddamn strike. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take. Where were you at last night? I was at home. It's like, hey, I was down the street robbing the gas station and shit. He ain't gonna take my word for that shit, boy. Like that boy, he just saying shit. Now you like, bro, you wouldn't even accept that from your child. And that's why when I hear a lot of Republicans talking about certain talking points, when they try to excuse something, I ask them all the time, would you accept that from your child? If you won't accept it from your child, you ain't goddamn gonna tell me I need to accept it from the fucking president. Bruh, get that shit the fuck up out of here, bruh. That's crazy as hell. My child ain't got no say-so on my goddamn life. This motherfucker can get us into a goddamn war. Like, nah, bruh, you tripping, man. They be tripping. They just be saying stupid shit. And these motherfuckers be eating it up. They just be eating it up like, yeah. It's like, nah, bruh.
He is going to say that because he is the one who has been hung out to
dry told him that.
On this issue. But that doesn't stop the questions being raised. It doesn't stop the questions being raised. Tom Cotton was asked this weekend, and he was on Meet the Press, and he's been asked this a lot of different ways. And here's how he reacted to this scenario that was presented to him.
Right now, there's been a significant decrease in drugs trafficked into our country, and I bet there's a significant decrease in the number of cartel members who are willing to get on these boats.
But the United States doesn't shoot people at the border who are bringing drugs into the country. Why should it be different at sea? Are you saying we should start shooting people at the border?
No, I'm not, Kristen. But we are going to the source where we have large-scale boats that are trafficking hundreds, if not thousands of pounds of.
AKA, it'll be a problem if I shoot you on the goddamn road trying to deliver them drugs. It'll be a problem then, right?
Right.
If you was close to my house and I shot you on the road, that'd be wrong. But if I come to your house and shoot your ass, that's perfectly fine. That's what he's saying. We going to the source. Where's the source? You saying Venezuela the source? That's why y'all killing them over there in Venezuela. She gave you a good point. We don't shoot people at the fucking border for trafficking drugs. So why the fuck is it okay to do it even further away from the United States? Oh, because ain't no Americans gonna fucking see it, huh?
Right.
This motherfucker sitting over here saying stupid shit, man. This is what they be saying in front of folks, and they be like, yeah, he said something important. That sounds about right. No, it didn't. Ain't no
right, nigga evil. Evil.
That's evil talk. And they conditioning people to be okay with this shit. They conditioning them folks, and a lot of them are already conditioned to be okay with this. They don't give a fuck about nothing of that shit. And you gonna hear Scott Jennings in a second say something. He gonna say something along them lines. That motherfucker, he don't give a fuck. He glad he blowing them boats up with no evidence that they did anything wrong. He glad. I want y'all to see this shit. It's gonna come up.
Drugs that could kill thousands of Americans, hundreds of Arkansans a year. It is a highly effective and efficient way to stop these drugs from reaching our shores.
Again, the majority of drugs that are killing Americans is fentanyl. Fentanyl's coming from Mexico with precursors from China, not effing Venezuela. Unbelievable.
He concedes that no, it actually would not be okay. Why is it not okay on land, but it is okay at sea to murder people who are suspected of trafficking drugs?
Well,
what's the logic there?
I mean, my view is they ought to continue to lean into this and release whatever videos they have, because the American people are behind them on this. There's a Harvard-Harris survey out today. It's a 60-40 issue. The American people believe the president is right and proper to use the U.S. military to stop these narco-terrorists.
Look, if that's the case, then 60% of America is fucking retarded. How about that?
From putting poison in our country. They don't think our government has ever taken this seriously until now. And I do believe there is a deterrence. I think that's absolutely true. So the politicians and whatever, going to fight out the legal ramifications of it. I'll give you the political analysis, which is the American people want it, and I'll give you the real world analysis is if I was down there, I wouldn't get in a boat right now with a bunch of drugs, and that's the point.
If that were the case, they would release the video.
I know.
If they thought that
he said if Hegseth wants to release it, he's fine with it.
Well, Hegseth isn't releasing it.
He
That's the
reversed
whole
himself
point.
today.
Trump
That's
is the president. Just FYI. Trump is the president of the United States.
I love these
He wants
videos.
to release the video.
I
watch
find
them
it
on loop.
interesting
They're
that
great.
last week we had a conversation about the 6
You heard that shit?
Shut up.
He loved them videos.
Scott Jennings is such an effing liar. An effing liar. I knew those numbers didn't sound right of the polls that he cited there. And yes, 60% of Republicans approve of this because, of course, those morons, damn near more than half of them approve of this.
Oh, so he lied about. Okay, so he said 60% of Americans is actually 60% of Republicans. That makes sense. But I'm actually surprised it's only 60%. To be honest with you, I would think it's about 80, 90 fucking percent. And them motherfuckers, goddamn 60% approve of him doing this shit. That sound kind of
still
low.
inflated.
Yeah,
Still inflated. It's 80%. We going with 80.
I ain't gonna lie, that sound kind of low right there to me, but it still ain't a good look regardless, bro. Either way, no matter how you cut that cake, it ain't a good look, bro. That's crazy.
But real talk,
hit me with it.
But real talk, if they really suspected drugs and they want to do shit professionally, they could have just pulled up in 2 battleships or like whatever type of military ship they got and pull up on this so-called small ass boat with drugs and be like, put your hands up, let's check this shit. And they see there's nothing on it, they go away and be like, sorry about that, my bad. We still gonna get sued probably. But you know, like if they really suspected, just like do it like that instead of just blowing motherfuckers up, because like this gonna lead to the incident that's going on right now. All this news coverage about is this wrong or right? It's wrong. It's murder. These motherfuckers are innocent.
No, you're right about that. And they could have damn sure did that. They could have did that every fucking time. It happens all the time with the United States, all across the Asian coast, Asia Pacific, the Atlantic, and the Pacific. They've been doing this shit all around the world. They choose to not do. We know it was a pretext, but with them having these arguments, me and you can fucking figure this out right now. Let's just act like we actually hearing this shit for the first fucking time. Like that's what a logical person would do. But no, that's not what they did. And it wasn't, and we all know now, hindsight 2020, it wasn't even about that. So they were just out here killing people, bro. And we got Americans that are okay with this shit. They were just killing people. Scott sitting over here talking about he liked to see the videos. But just innocent people just getting blown up at sea.
Right. Watching snuff films. This is a snuff film. It's no different from the body cam footage when the cops kill us. It's a fucking snuff film.
You remember when Ahmaud Arbery was running from them damn white dudes and that one dude recorded it and he kept that shit? That's what got him locked up. Because he had him a little snuff film and that boy getting killed. He wanted to keep it.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, y'all, that's some sick ass shit, man. That's some sick ass shit, bro. That's some evil ass shit. Either way, I'm gonna let them keep going, man, because we're gonna finish this one out. We're gonna finish this one out, and then we just gonna shoot the shit after that. I gotta give y'all a funny video because this right here is just this ain't it, bro.
Only 10% of Dems approve of this, obviously. Less than 30%, guys, less than 1 in 3 Americans approve of bombing these drug boats or whatever's on these boats. No one knows yet. He's such a little worm. It makes sense that it's that low because obviously we've been hearing with so many Republicans against this whole idea of war, and they were sold on the idea of no more wars, no more new wars, the so-called peace president and America first nonsense, right? And not getting into other, right, more affairs. Like Scott Jennings is so vile. 60% of the people approve of this. Does that even sound right? He's just so vile, but he yells from the mountains, guys. He's so vile. He yells from the mountain. Hey, he's a Christian. Oh yes, very Christian of you, Scott, right? Do you think your God would love to see blowing up people into pieces?
Yep, like the Old Testament would.
I'm just asking questions. Like this guy's disgusting. I love seeing that. Why would you love seeing that? Even if they are smugglers, it's pretty sick to want to see something like that. Like I said, what I said about Scott Jennings before, I don't think he's an amoral opportunist or grifter. I think he's just a sick-minded individual. He's sick in the head. Evil mother effer.
There you go.
Members of Congress who came out and said, if there's an illegal order, you don't have to obey the order from the President of the United States. The admiral that was in charge during this attack said nothing illegal here was done. And the JAG officers that are standing right next to him, authorizing him to take this action, is absolutely saying this is okay. This is completely legal.
Of course he is.
And so I do think that
because if he said anything else, he would be engaging in a war crime. Of course, the general is going to say that. Now, I think the truth of all of this is we don't know. We don't really know what happened here. And I think if you think it's so popular, show the American people. And if you think the fact that Hegseth is basically hiding behind this, won't release the documents, the president 100%, 180% reversed himself, tells us that actually when people see the video, they will be horrified by what their government has done in their name, because the rules of engagement for not just 10 years, 50 years, it's hundreds of years, are that the United States government is not supposed to be shooting to kill people who may well look like they're trying to surrender, but are definitely no longer a threat.
This is where it really hurts. This war on terrorism, and it's real, all over the world, and we need allies. We desperately need allies. They need to stick with us. And there's evidence that some of them are backing away from us. The Brits and others are hesitating sharing intelligence with us because they see what we're doing is not living up to it.
And look, and the sad part with all this shit going on, this when you knew something was up. When the UK, because like the UK, Britain, all them, the EU and all them, they share intel with the United States because we're supposed to be allies. After like the first week and a half of him striking them boats, they said we're not sharing intel with the United States about that area of the world no more. And everybody was like, that's nothing. Everybody's like, that's nothing. Because it was like, bro, y'all doing it trying to act like we're just not sharing intel with these people. That's what they said. They cut out that flow. Like, bro, yeah, we ain't communicating no more about about the Gulf of America, like Trump want to call it. We ain't finna deal with him in that Gulf of the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, none of that shit. We ain't dealing with them over there with that because we don't want no involvement. Like, why would they pull out and tell why all this shit is going on? But we know hindsight 2020 because it was a bunch of bullshit. It was a bunch of bullshit. What about no drugs? We know that now. Well, some of us finally figuring the fuck out, and I know it's still gonna be some people out here that are denying and be like, "No, it's still about drugs." Mm-hmm. That ain't what your fucking president said, nigga. That ain't what he said. Right. But he gonna let him keep going.
Our values, and our values is not to just be efficient, but actually to.
Did you ever ask or wonder if Obama was committing war crimes?
Yeah.
What Obama got to do with this, man?
That's what this shit. Throw that nigga in the bus. He probably eating cereal. Like, what the fuck?
Every time they get caught up in a situation where they losing the fucking argument because their lies ain't landing, they bring up Obama, they bring up Clinton, and they bring up Biden. Every fucking time. I'm like, as soon as I hear y'all bring up one of them motherfuckers, you done lost the fucking argument. You lost it. You already lost it, bro.
That shit funny as hell. I ain't trying to defend Obama, but I'm like, what the fuck he gonna do with this?
You know, the funny thing is, I will defend Obama. After the last two fucking presidents we done had, I don't know why the fuck they was talking shit about Obama. Like, for real, in the grand scheme of things. Obama was the best president we done had in, like, look, Bill Clinton was, Obama probably the best president we done had in our lifetime, bro. Like, when you really
right?
Like, when you really think about it, he might be the best we would have had, bro. Like, shit. Because, like, look, it used to be until people found out about Clinton and that crime bill and shit, and we know it wasn't. We know it wasn't Bush Jr. Like, shit, all you got is fucking Obama, Biden, and Trump. Nigga, who you picking? Like, I'm probably
got to pick Obama.
I'm picking Obama. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy when they be trying to talk shit about that dude. I'm like, in my lifetime, he probably is the best president I done fucking seen. And I'm not saying it because he was black. Like, because I know some people come around and be like, you're only saying that because he's black. It's like, nah, look at his economy and look what the fuck he did and compare it to the rest of them. It don't compare. It don't compare.
Right.
And it damn sure wasn't goddamn TMZ every goddamn fucking day. Like with your boy that we got right now. Every fucking day is TMZ. Every day. Because this nigga can't stop doing something. That's crazy. Man,
next on TMZ. Like, what the fuck, Trump?
Hey, for real. Yeah, he had it coming. He's a piece of shit. That's right. Hey, look, Obama got criticized for wearing a tan suit. They said that was unpresidential. Trump up there cussing and shit and slurring and talking about panties and shit. And that's perfectly fucking fine. It's like,
grab him by the pussy.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, like for real, man, like no bullshit. And I'm saying that from now on, bro. Obama was the best president I've seen in my lifetime. Fuck with the rest of them motherfuckers, bro. Like for real. The other ones, there was on some stupid shit. All this incompetency coming from one group of people, but y'all talking about everybody else, man. Please. Anyway, let it keep going, because Scott about to say some stupid ass shit, bro.
Do you believe they
always?
Do you believe they were?
We had a lot of questions about.
For the record, okay, for the record, there was bipartisan.
Guys, that's Obama derangement syndrome. Not one segment do I not hear them invoke Obama or Biden. It's just amazing. Oh my God, unbelievable.
But the Democrats was like
outrage over President Obama's very liberal use of drone strikes.
Did anyone say Obama committed war crimes?
Hold on a second. Yes, many people did. Many conservatives, many liberals did. So it's just, my only point about that is that, look, I know we have short memories. I know we have short memories.
He's on the board at Netflix. It doesn't seem like anybody's holding it against him.
But this was actually a highly controversial thing.
Yeah.
You were actually, you were there, were you not?
You know, Tim Kaine and I spent 6 years trying to change the AUMF, to reform that so that Congress could have a say, because a lot of us were troubled with what was going on with these basically.
Did you use the phrase war crimes?
No.
Okay.
No.
Were you both throwing it around a lot?
Have I used one here?
We're throwing it around a lot. War with Venezuela.
There were
war with illegal.
And see, that's the difference right there. He don't want the comparison of war crimes when it comes to Trump bombing these boats off of Venezuela. But we were actually at war with Iraq and Afghanistan when Obama was doing all them drone strikes. Like, he was doing it during a war, and people had criticism for him. And Scott would be one of the people that had criticism for him. But we ain't at war with Venezuela, and shouldn't nobody say nothing about him bombing these boats. Just think about the hypocrisy of that.
For real.
Like, bro, the Republican Party was all up Obama neck the entire time he was in office. Every time he did it, when he was deporting people, they was up his ass, and they wanted to do it themselves. I'm like,
so you're doing it wrong, Obama. I'll do it better if I was in office.
and because still within Obama's time, Trump still ain't caught up to how many people he done deported. Trump's whole campaign was about deporting motherfuckers in America first. He still ain't deported more motherfuckers than Obama, and Obama didn't run on no goddamn immigration. That's crazy.
Right.
Like, nigga, your whole game plan was to keep people out of this country. And you still can't keep up with the black man that came before you, and he ain't even talk about that shit. He talk about it. He went in there and did his job silently and got it done. And ain't nobody really bitch about it. Because it wasn't crazy like what you doing. But I'm like, that's crazy to say you got an issue with Obama doing shit. And a lot of people did have an issue with his drone strikes in Afghanistan and Iraq. But we were at war with them during that time. We are not at war with Venezuela. And he got an issue with somebody having an issue. He's trying to compare two things that are not the same. He's trying to compare apples and oranges. They're not the same.
Right.
One was at war.
One was retarded. They retarded, bro.
But they say shit like that, bro. I'm gonna show you a funny ass video I put up earlier, man. This motherfucker. I had a video of a Republican criticizing Obama for 9/11, talking about he was golfing at the time. Look, I'm gonna show you the video, bro. I'm gonna show you the video, bro. Bro, these motherfuckers are stupid, bro. I ain't gonna.
Was Obama a senator at the time or some shit? Was Obama a senator or some shit?
Thank you. Obama wasn't and they were trying to criticize him for 9/11, bro. I'm like, okay. That let me know how dumb these motherfuckers. They just throw Obama name in there all the time. Like, bro, I was like, it don't make no sense. But either way, though, let's keep going. We're gonna finish this last bit out, and then we're gonna do the funny videos when we get up out of here.
I'm just saying, it's just not true that there was no outrage about that. It just was not. That's just not true. All right, next for us.
Guys, I think 50 years from now, 100 years from now, Republicans will be bringing up Obama. But how about Obama when he wore that tan suit, when he did this? Like, oh my God, it just cannot possibly be your argument still. He hasn't been president for almost 10 years. Like, guys, I showed you the data on drug deaths in 2024 are down 27%. But Trump decides to cut $11 billion of addiction and mental health funding, which of course will only drive addiction up. People will die from overdosing because of not having a facility or nearby resources to aid them in their recovery. Guys, you know, I'm not an expert. Papi's not an expert in this, but you know what would have been a real smart idea? Let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea, just to start off with. Maybe we should not have pardoned the former Honduran president who was sentenced to 45 years to prison for smuggling 400 tons of cocaine into the U.S. What do you guys think? That happened. That sounds like a good start, right?
And look, that's a great point right there, especially for all the people that say Trump was actually doing this about drugs, and it's still some out here talking about this is about drugs. He literally pardoned that president, that traffic. 400 tons, nigga. 400
did that? I thought Biden did it. I thought Biden dumbass did it.
They proved it. Got him to America, prosecuted his ass. He got convicted. He got sentenced. Trump pardoned that motherfucker, but he tough on drugs. So you let the motherfucker that traffic 400 tons into America walk free. Damn. But you can't even tell me what drugs they got on the goddamn boat coming out of Venezuela.
Damn. I'm still trying to figure if that trumps what Biden did with trading Brittany Griner for the arms dealer. I'm trying to see which one is better. Like, what? Damn, dog, is it Trump or Biden? Goddamn, man, because they both did some dumb shit.
I would actually say the drug one would be worse. You know why?
Drug would be worse? Yeah, okay, cool. Fuck it. Drugs it is.
You ain't got to have no conflict. You ain't got to have no conflict for somebody to do some drugs and die from it. But you got to have some conflict for somebody to get a gun and shoot somebody. Well, most sometimes it can be accidental. But, you know, there's more people using drugs than it is people shooting guns. Like, in my honest opinion, I think there's way more people using drugs than shooting guns.
Definitely drugs. A lot of drug addicts out there, for real, Crazy.
I still think that Biden one was stupid, too. He should have let Brittany sit her stupid ass over there.
Right. It's like, nigga, trading the arms dealer. An arms dealer, nigga.
They call him the merchant of death. The merchant of death. Like, nah, we not trading for no WNBA player. I'm sorry, man. We need to figure out another trade, bro. We need to figure out another trade.
But this shit was wild.
It was.
He had a nickname, dog. He had a fucking nickname.
And he had one of them movie nicknames. He didn't had like a regular nickname. He had like that goddamn John Wick, the Baba Yaga type nickname type shit.
Right.
It goddamn fucking. I can't think of that other movie where that one dude, he was The Blacklist. Yeah, The Blacklist. Them nicknames they had for them drug dealers on there, them people that did shit. He's the trend.
Nicolas Cage had a movie called Lord of War. I think it was a true story about an arms dealer. And shit, played by Nicolas Cage, called Lord of War. That was wild. Yup.
Yeah, that shit. I would probably say like, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably say the drug dealer was worse, because people like motherfuckers love doing cocaine in America. They love doing cocaine in America. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them motherfuckers that are OD'd in New York, California, Atlanta, all the major cities, Houston and shit, off of some cocaine more than motherfuckers from the Merchant of Death got killed. Just guessing, but you never know.
Right.
You never fucking know. Let him finish this shit out.
No? Who said he will stick the drugs up American noses? Maybe he just misunderstood. Maybe he has a good heart. One of these Republicans, Bert from Sesame Street. There's a lot of holes in the case. Unbelievable. Republicans are literally destroying this country. Trump has only been in office not even a year yet, guys. Not even an effing year. Everything they touch turns to shit. Just a cabinet and an entire political party full of brain dead beans.
But them always say everything they touch turn to shit. Well, I'll be honest with you, it ain't looking too good right now for everybody. I will say that. I ain't trying to say that to be cynical or nothing, but it ain't looking too hot out here right now, especially with everything that's going on. No, these motherfuckers, they sat and lied in y'all face, man. And we sat here and tried to tell y'all, these motherfuckers was lying. And now we looking back at it, hindsight 2020, and it's like, look, bro, this wasn't nothing about that. Y'all heard from your commander-in-chief. You heard from your president, Daddy Trump. He ain't say nothing about no motherfucking drugs, y'all.
Oh,
he ain't say shit about no drugs, man. Not a goddamn thing about no drugs. That motherfucker ain't talking about nothing but getting Maduro up out of there. And he did that for a quick second, and then he went straight into that oil.
Oh. Them niggas cooking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get all that oil, all the oil.
That's what they want for real though, man. They want to get that oil, and they want to, like, dude, it don't benefit us none whatsoever as American citizens to be going out here stealing these folks shit, because we don't reap the benefits of that shit. It'd be one thing if the average American actually reaped the benefit of it. I could somewhat understand why some Americans are okay with it, because they gonna get a cut out of that. They gonna get something from it. You don't get, your gas prices ain't going down because these motherfuckers steal somebody else's oil and sell it.
Right.
Like, your gas prices.
Dog, you know what's scary? You know what's scary? Colombia is next, dog. I see that, bro, because during the time of the Venezuela shit, they was talking about Colombia too. I think Colombia next. I think this is a scare tactic. Colombia, get y'all president the fuck up out of there. like quick, get him out of there. If he's not gone now, he better be. They coming for that guy. I think somebody got beef with that nigga. I think somebody got beef. Oh, is it JD Vance or some shit? Somebody got beef with that nigga over there from over here. So get out of there, bro. Get the fuck up out of there.
It could be JD, because Marco, the reason that all this shit going down right now and fucking in Venezuela. He the main
shit wild, bro.
They've been backing up Cuba like a motherfucker, and it's crazy how these motherfuckers get down with this shit, and like how it's so perfectly fine for a lot of Americans are stupid. They don't pay attention to none of this shit that's going on, so they don't read in between the lines, man. Everybody's life is a little bit too hard, and they out here just trying to make sure they pay the bills. I get it, man, but damn, they're like to pick a side when you don't know nothing about nothing. That's the crazy part. That's the part that really gets me. When I sit and have conversations with people and I ask them about these situations, and I'm like, they don't know nothing about it, but they got an opinion. Man, how you got an opinion about something you don't know nothing about? You argue me down. I'm like, bitch, I cover this shit, bro.
Right. I cover this shit. On the first strike, I'm like, that was an innocent motherfucker. They said allegedly. I'm done.
I'm like, it'd be crazy to me. And I'm like, man, Americans are really fucking dumb. And the only thing that outside of this that really bothers me is, like, you hear a lot of Americans, the ones who actually travel, and they go outside the country and they talk about how people are rude to Americans and stuff. They act like they don't like us and all this stuff. And I'm like, do you wonder why?
Right. We showed the video, Jay. You showed the video, like, this is why they hate us.
Like, if you actually paid attention what the fuck was actually going on, what your country actually doing in other places, and not just okaying every goddamn thing, maybe other folks would not. Maybe they have a better idea about us. But you got motherfuckers that's okay with this. They are perfectly fine with what the hell just happened in Venezuela today. They won't know no details of it. They won't know nothing, but they gonna be perfectly fine with it. And look at you like you crazy that you ain't.
Yeah.
It's like, man, these people ain't did nothing to us, bro. They ain't did a goddamn thing to us. Not to the level of what the fuck we just did. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But nah, you know, it is what it is, man. I guess it is what it is, because the sad part, I can't do nothing about it. That's why I'm trying to just get the fuck away from these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers stupid. These motherfuckers stupid as fuck. But we gotta do some funny videos. Matter of fact, I actually ain't gonna lie. I will show you it's a funny Trump one. It's funny and it's a Trump video, because these motherfuckers, they like. Remember how I talked about how earlier is like they were on this type of goddamn time, having this position earlier, but now when shit then changed over time, now they switched up their shit. They done switch it up. They being a hypocrite, flip flopping. Well, I want you to hear this dude flip flop in real fucking time. Yeah, I'm talking about in real fucking time. This dude flip flop so goddamn fast. I don't even know how this shit works. To listen to this shit.
Prices, gas prices, rent prices, mortgage prices, all those things need to start dropping so people can afford to live here again.
Are you a little bit worried about wealth inequality in this country?
Well, no, you make your money. There's no wealth inequality. You either work and earn money or you don't work and you don't earn money. What's unequal about that?
Do public school teachers not work that hard?
Absolutely they do, yeah.
They make very little money.
That's their problem. Food.
Oh my God. Hey, yo, you got to get that clip from Vampire in Brooklyn. Flip-flopping this shit. R.I.P. the Pops.
Look, for the people in the back, man, I want y'all to hear the very beginning. He was bitching about his living conditions and the cost of living. He started off with that. Listen to him.
Prices, gas prices, rent prices, mortgage prices, all those things need to start dropping so people can afford to live here again.
He started off with his own complaints. The prices of everything is too high. Now he's gonna answer him a legit question and watch him go completely away from that. It sounded good in the beginning. It's real dark. It's about to go dark right now, y'all.
Are you a little bit worried about wealth inequality in this country?
Well, no, you make your money. There's no wealth inequality. You either work and earn money or you don't work and you don't earn money. What's unequal about that?
Do public school teachers not work that hard?
Absolutely they do, yeah.
They make very little money.
That's their problem.
Flopping this shit.
It makes me wonder why he said the first part. I'm like, did you just say the first part because the cost of living affects you? But then when we talk about wealth inequality, that's probably why the cost of living is high for you. You're like, yeah, there ain't no wealth inequality. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? And look, he probably got kids. He probably done taught him some shit. He probably done taught him that dumb shit. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? That's hilarious. That's what you give me with these folks, man. Look, I'm gonna give you another one of these stupid motherfuckers, bro. I'm gonna give you another one of these stupid motherfuckers. Like they go around and they just ask these people questions at these Trump rallies and shit. And this is the questions, the answers that they get from them.
If it did statistically save children's lives, if it did statistically save children's lives, should we have more gun control?
No.
If it did statistically save children's lives, should we have more gun control?
No.
If it did statistically save children's lives, should we have more gun control?
No.
Or don't say you give a fuck about the kids. Ain't they the party of the people who want to protect the kids? Protect the kids from the transgenders and the liberal woke, the woke left. We need to protect the kids. Having abortions because we're protecting the kids. And you know, majority of kids in America die from guns. Damn shit, man. I don't know what to tell you about that shit, buddy. like that. I don't get these folks, bro. I don't get them. I don't get them at all. I really don't get them. And there's so many of them. We need some people like her. Piss them off. No, hell no. Why does it do that shit when I'm on live? Every time I try to click on when I'm on live, it do that weird shit.
Bye week, but they say fire up the tailgates, get the Bills going. We're coming back in 2 weeks, so we're taking down. That's a lie. We're taking down the Bills. Bye week, but they say fire up the tailgates, get the Bills going. We're coming back in 2 weeks, so we're taking down. That's a lie. We're taking down the Bills.
And look in the comment section, they were so mad. It said, some people were mad. Some people was actually pretty good. Fucking no dear, fuck you. And you can't do a damn thing about Trump but comply.
Damn.
I don't even know what that word is right there. I can't. What? I
can't find my glasses.
Bro, don't even try to, man. I don't even think absolute. Maybe they're trying to say absolutely. I don't know. Next person said no, we don't. Yeah, some people in here that actually really on some real shit. 90% of the world feels exact as she does. Yeah, I believe that's a true statement. I don't know, man. They were mad. They were mad at that video, bro. Some of us said we love Trump. Shit, what the fuck you mean we love him? No, F him. Trump loves teenage girls with his bestie Epstein. Damn. You said, yeah, all 7 of you, and you will still love him when he is in even more Epstein files. Yeah, they ain't playing with that nigga, man. They don't even fucking love that dude, bro. Fuck you talking about? The cultists love him. The cultists love that motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't fuck that nigga like that. But yeah. I gotta give y'all one more before we get up out of here, y'all. One more. And the sad part, y'all might. Which one should I give y'all? Matter of fact, I give y'all the most popular one for the month. I give y'all the most popular one for the month. If I can find it. Yeah, they probably ain't added all these bitches up here yet. Oh, yeah, I gotta give you. Matter of fact, we covered this lady, y'all. I think we covered her. I'm gonna give y'all that one. We covered this lady, man. I'm gonna let y'all see this, man. Look, stop doing this. I'm gonna give y'all 2 more. Stop doing this in 2025, bro. 2026.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right. Wish I didn't have to be here to talk with you about what I'm talking with you about.
Why are you here? Because of what?
Well, because of what you were doing today. You can't just be
What did I do?
flipping people off, making them feel uncomfortable.
Because a
scared.
Mexican, stopped me?
Okay. I don't think that's what happened.
You know what? They need to go back to Mexico.
Okay, you can't be saying things like that. all
Yeah,
right?
I can.
No,
Yeah, I can. You know it's not
Okay.
racist.
So here's the thing, Tracy.
It's our president of the United States.
Tracy.
Our president of the United States, Trump.
Tracy.
No impact right here.
That's neither here nor there, okay? They live over there, you live over here. All right? We're gonna stay like that, but if you start touching people's cars, leaving notes on it,
Wait,
listen,
Wait,
just
what?
just listen.
Time out. Time the out.
I've seen the notes.
Time the out. When did you see the notes? It's in the past.
This not a skit.
Notes are.
She drunk.
The behavior is continuing.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, well, you probably should because
No.
that's why we're here.
No.
And then this could lead to
No.
criminal charges if things.
Criminal charges for
Yes.
what? Because they
We
need to
could-
go back to
We
Mexico?
could start with disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct for what?
At the very least,
Well,
you're alarming and disturbing people.
starving people how?
They don't feel safe because of what you're doing and saying and how you're
Right,
acting.
because they parked their car on my street?
Your street is, you do not own the street.
Trump says
Trump has nothing to do with North
Trump's
World right
the
now.
president.
I understand that. But he has nothing
You
to-
understand that, right?
Yes, but he has nothing
Okay, you
to do with
understand
North
that,
World.
right? Correct?
Correct.
You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You understand that?
Tracy, you've asked me that 4 times in a row, and I've said the same thing.
And I've said the same thing to you.
See, can we all agree that this is a little
No,
ridiculous?
I can't agree. I can't agree.
Let people do extra patrols in the neighborhood for that.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to
But-
talk to him now.
But-
Okay?
What I need-
Because
probably
you
says
are
the same
nothing.
Tracy.
Like my dad served in the U.S. Army,
If you want to talk to him,
and
talk
you
to
don't
him.
deserve a flag on your casket.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk to him.
Okay. If you want to talk to him, then do that.
Throw in here.
Okay,
Thank you.
That's
Yelling at
wild.
neighbors just because they're a
Yelling
certain
at who?
race. You can't be targeting them because they're a
I
certain
didn't say
race.
they were a certain race.
Well, you said they were Mexican. They had to go back to Mexico.
Well,
You said that.
they do.
No, they don't. They're citizens here that
Well,
can stay here.
Are they citizens?
How would you know that?
How do you know that?
I can't assume that they're not citizens. If someone's here, I just
So
assume they're citizens
maybe
until I
you
have
need to go
evidence.
down there
How
and
do I know
find
you're?
out.
How do I know you're a citizen?
Because my dad served in the United States Army.
That doesn't mean
The
you're
white.
I'm a citizen.
How do I know you are compared to them?
Exactly.
So then, should we send you back to wherever your ancestors are?
Where am I? I'm in the United States of
So are
America.
they.
My dad served the United States Army and fought for our country. I have Agent Orange, by the way.
She
You
smells
little
like Jack
millennial.
Daniels and
Hi.
menthols.
Bruh, that lady lit, bruh. And I'm like, this is like 2025, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of people that carry that shit over in 2026, and they be telling everybody else to just get over it. She fucking with her neighbors because they Hispanic. And she just don't like the fact that they there. So she putting shit on people, goddamn cars and shit, leaving notes and shit. They talking about they need to go back to Mexico. Like, bitch, you need to take your ass back to somewhere in Europe, ho. Like, it'd be amazing me that they be trying to tell other people they need to go back somewhere. You take your ass on somewhere.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
They ain't gonna tell that man that he don't deserve a flag on his casket. Like, what? They do to you.
That's it. Wow. That's disrespectful. That was disrespectful. I'm like, God damn, bitch, wow, dog. I don't even understand the whole scenario, man, but it just sounds so disrespectful. Like,
it wasn't nothing but disrespectful, man. It wasn't nothing but disrespectful, man.
It's like you don't have a flag on your casket, like, damn, really? That shit wild, bro.
It was just fucked up, man. It was just fucked up. I'm like, why you treating that motherfucker like that, bro? He just telling you leave them folks alone, man. Leave them folks alone. But she can't do it, bro. She can't do it. And that's why I'm trying to tell them, look, they can say Trump ain't racist all they want. I'm just gonna let you know the racists think he is.
Right.
The racists think he is. She's like, it don't matter what I'm doing. You know Trump's the president, right? They saying it out loud. So I'm like, I don't know why they be trying to sit there and lie in your face. But look, man, I'm gonna give it up to I don't want to get all in on the white folk. I'm gonna give it up to the white Beckies. It was one of them that actually was in the group that actually was feeling it. She was doing it right. She might be able to come to the cookout. The rest of these hoes can't come. The rest of y'all hoes can't come to the cookout because y'all bullshitting. But one of them was feeling it, and one of them did it right. And this is for everybody that I missed on Merry Christmas and all that shit, because I don't celebrate none of that shit. Yeah, one of them was feeling it. Yeah, that one in the black, she was actually feeling that shit. She is with the bullshit. That wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough for the last video. But nah, that one in the black, she was feeling it. She was the only one feeling that shit, bro. And I'm tripping, bro. Cause damn. It be tripping me out of the motherfuckers. They be all up in our shit, but then be getting mad when the motherfucking shit play. I'm like, man, y'all know y'all play that shit when y'all ain't around us, cuz. Like, we all know that shit, cuz. We all know that shit.
Yep.
But either way, though, last one, listen very carefully. And yeah, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here.
What's a moment you'll never forget?
I'll never forget this one time my friend came out running and screaming, "It's a boy!" He was literally in tears. We never went back to Thailand again.
Let's go leave that one right there. Hurricane, man, tell the people where to find you at, man. We done for the night. That was it. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh shit! You can find me at Hurricane JW2 on YouTube and Facebook. Home of the HHN Special Report, Detroit After Dark, and a Fund the Government podcast. Great show as always. I'm glad you played this news because I was going to cover this shit, and I'm glad you covered it. I still might have to cover like a little bit of it, but still, though, I'm glad you did it, and we shared it on the channel. So, yeah, we kind of say I covered it, so fuck it, I don't got to do it. I'm free. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat, and you already know what it is. After Party Detroit After Dark, you already know what it is. And that's it.
All right, I got Trump. You, man. Yeah, look, yeah, definitely fuck that motherfucker. Sorry ass piece of shit. Look, man, look. For all y'all people, look, I wanted to cover this shit just to show y'all the before and the after and where we actually are now. Look, people on the side ain't got no Trump derangement syndrome when they call him out for the bullshit that he does. Honestly, I would say the people who keep calling people saying that they got Trump derangement syndrome are the ones who actually have that. Y'all projecting that shit. Y'all the ones with that Trump derangement syndrome because you can't see no fault in nothing that he does. He sat around and lied to your ass for months about what's going on down there in Venezuela, and now he done invaded that motherfucker and took their president out talking about he about to steal their oil. Now, if other countries decide they want to have a problem with us about that and shit start getting real stupid around here, don't blame nobody else but your orange giant. Don't blame nobody else but your orange giant. And then on top of that, on the outside of that shit, like, bro, wait till them Epstein files come out. Wait till everything come out, cause bro, I promise you, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna dog his ass out, and I'm gonna dog all y'all out that voted for him. I promise you, I guarantee I'm gonna do it because, like, dude, we've been trying to tell y'all from the get go, this guy ain't it, and for some reason, y'all just keep on doing what y'all doing. But you know, keep doing it, man. Right now, it's make fun time. We're just gonna make fun of this shit because I'm good over here. So I hope y'all good over there. But appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Whether you watched over on Hurricane Channel, whether you watched over on Let's Talk with JVJ on YouTube or Facebook or the JVJ Network on YouTube, man, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on, all that in a bag of chips. We will be back here again next week, Tuesday, getting back to the sports show. Got to get to it. Might stream some gaming tomorrow. Don't know, man. It's depending on when I wake the fuck up. But yeah, man, we'll be back here at the earliest. Well, yeah, at the latest Tuesday next week. For the sports show. Appreciate y'all, man. Stay out of trouble. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. I would do a lot of things. But man, we're gonna catch y'all in the next, as always, man.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.